Okay, I there's always some kind of thing happening, but oh yeah, not everything in the world is perfect. So okay, I want to run a session today. I think it's super important. To make sure that I've got my aura working. These sim, sim. Daqui a meia hora. Daqui a meia hora. Daqui a meia hora. Finalmente consegui ligar isto aqui para fazer o meu treino de hoje, senão vai ser tardíssimo.
Mas porquê? O que é que está a acontecer? O que é que vais a fazer?
Estou no live, portanto, se quiseres, posso não dizer. Cool. Here we go. So I'll give you an exploratory session on, and this camera is most likely are only able to see the upside of the body, but that's fine. You can exercise with me the same way, like if you were at the studio, at the gym. I want to talk about okay. So one thing in the self-defense aspect, and this will be a training session. That's why I pulled up Aura to start making sure this is a training session, and I call it add an activity, martial arts, because this is what it is. Okay, start time. Oh, so record workout. I use one of these. Yes, if you have one, that's pretty good. Other martial arts record. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna stay in here for around 30 minutes. If I'm able to put my camera doing whatever she wants to do, as we'll see my feet. But for what is required, you don't need the feet, at least for now. So we're gonna look into what are, I'm gonna say probably the 5, I've got bait over here. What are the 5 and the 4 most common attacks, and how you can start training right now against them right now. Stay till the end of the video. You'll learn. Yeah, we're going to talk about the three most common attacks on men, and I'll walk with each one of them. So, my name is Gonzalo. I'm the head instructor of Krav Maga Self-Defense for All. I'm at my home. Today is Friday, and I have a requirement that is to put up there statistically sound information, okay, in terms of self-defense. What I mean by statistically sound is what I'm putting out there regarding punches and strikes to the head of the body are essentially things that are validated with data coming from the FBI, BGS, and other journals and other sources of information. The severity or risk for you will be a concussion or a knockout, most common. It's non-lethal in the majority of times, okay? But the primary victims are essentially men between 35 and 50 years old, and essentially occurs in urban or domestic disputes. That's where we're going to start. So let's see the mechanics of this. So I'm going to put you in the sense that I'm throwing a strike, and this will be something like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. Okay, so in one hand, you want to be able to learn how to strike. Okay, either with the knuckles in here, knuckles in here, where the mechanics is the shoulder goes in here, or palm strike, way more interesting for self-defense. Palm strike in here. And if this is the most prevalent attack, you need flip this coin and say, if I have to use it, I'll be able to use it. Okay. So I want to warm you up with the hands are up, and you'll work your mechanics of your jab from here. Here. Mechanics is just a way to say this is the movement. Okay, you're going to send your hand forward. Imagine that the strike or the target area is someone's head. Okay, this is a possibility going for the body, but I would say work your strikes to the head. Okay, with me the hands are up, my legs are parallel. You can see you should be able. You can see probably A bit more of my legs from here. There we go. Okay, the hands are up. I'll put a bit more power from here. And your hands, and you want to be able to turn and put mass over there, okay? Like whether it is a punch or a jab, or you want to be able to throw mass, okay? Throw body weight into the attack. Okay, let's do whatever is your ability, your idea of throwing. The more you expose your head, you can also be shot and be hit. So that's probably not the best way, but I can guarantee if you put all of this mass in a punch, and if you get if you are able to put all of your mass in there, this will hurt. But on the other hand, if you go body, hand, and here, it's a long time, but it's really, really strong. So there's a balance into here, probably around here, where you feel that you are not exposed when you punch. But this is the type of thing that if you can do, this striking circular, linear, circular, pushing, this is the type of attack that someone will do to you. Okay, got it? Most common, or haymaker, something like this. I've not seen many uppercuts when I've analyzed training videos and CCTV. I do see people throwing stuff around. So see this fast jab over there. So I'm going to learn to defend against the first one, okay? That is a haymaker. Easier defense in the world. Raise your hand, okay? You don't even need to know Krav Maga, whatever. Raise the hand, 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 raise the hand. In here. If you're here, raise the hand. Why? This is very common, like you hide yourself, raise the hand one side in here. Raise the hand. Raise the hand. Worry not about, is it 40 degrees, 90? Raise your hand, don't get shot in the head. That's your first principle, okay, in here. Raise your hand, step into that, okay? And remember that whenever you are defending, you're also, if you are defending in here, defending against, think about it, defending against a circular punch to the head. Of course, if the punch is linear, that is coming straight to your face. We've done this before, right? We've done this, bang, this is a possibility. Raise your hands, put your hands up. More technical, slide, tap it, tap. I say more technical because you need to get the timing right in here. The hand goes to the side, okay? Tap, 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 tap. Something coming, raise your hands. Raise, hide, put yourself in a shell. Raise, okay? You can do this one, it doesn't really matter. It's something that stops the hand from coming towards you. One side, another one. I'm doing it multiple options. Work one. Okay. Now, if you want something more educated, that is, you recognize the pattern someone is throwing, it's this. Okay, the hands from here you circle around the trajectory that's coming to your head in here or to the other side. More educated, takes more time, requires more knowledge of, okay, one coming up, one, then you counter. But let's just think about how to be able to get out of there. And then you can play something like this. Also in the other ones, if you tap, 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 tap and go in, tap and counter, tap and counter. So these are all, again, strikes to the head or to the body. These, essentially starting from here, these would be things that you want to use or do in many times, many variations, multiple, I would say, you want to be able to feel yourself proficient with a friend. That's what I do. Bring up, get distance, tap, tap, tap to the side, Okay, we work a framework in here against punches to strikes to the head. That is this. You'll see us doing. It's gonna get outside, outside again. Hands going up. First principle is don't get your head shot. When you're training with a partner, these guys will go to your, at least in our school, only like advanced classes or people that have been here for a long time, they go to the chest. But train with me, let's go. One side, one side. Remember getting out of that line, it's a straight line punch. You can see the astronaut behind me. One side, shin is down in here. 1, 2. Okay, that again. 1, 2. Step back, 3. Go down, 4. Now think about defense to the body. 5. Again. So slide, step back, go under, go whoop, one side, 2, one side, defend, parry in front, step in, parry. Pretty straightforward, right? All of these things, because the biggest prevalence of everything is like 40 to 50% of non-weapon assaults are these. Got it? These. All your weapons, all my weapons in here, right? Your jab, your cross, your hook in here, all against all of these weapons, work, train these. Step out, get out. We have not started yet placing counters, okay? You're connecting your, get out of the line, step back, step under, go around, defend the side, defend the head, defend the body, step and step in, okay? So advanced parries. That's brings the heart rate up, but you get the idea, right? So punches and strikes to the head and body. I want to add that now. I'm going to add that exact same framework. Again, this accounts for 50% of the most common attacks. Train this with a partner, rounds of 3 minutes. Against that, it throws strikes, punches, and you should be able to defend your head. Now, the next step from there is after that punch, visualize this. I don't see this happening much. I see this happening more, so probably parries are more effective, or the 360 from Krav Maga. And now from here, that you do parry and then you counter, or parry and counter, okay? So parry and the counter. 1, 2, 3. And always 3 counters, okay? Just so because I'm crazy, but because most likely you'll be unable to hit the first one. That's just real. So hands go up. Start with the hands up like in your talking position from here. Again, that big swing comes in. You can tackle and then 1, 2, and 3. You can throw 1, 2, 3. Hammer 1, 2. Okay, even if it doesn't feel right, it didn't feel right to be fair. Back hammer, elbow 1, 2. The other side 1, 2, 3, 4. Block 1, 2, 3, 4. Block and punch. Okay, block and punch. Is it possible? It is. It's easier to block and then punch, okay? Then block and punch at the same time. It really need to be dialed on. But it's possible, of course it is. Okay, let's go again. Slide. Get out, 1, 2, 3. Easy boxing side, right? Step out, 1, 2, 3. Again. Step out, 1, 2, 3. The hands are up. You said step out, right? You move your body outside. Then if the hands are up body outside, 1 hand, 2 hands, 3 hands. With the legs always moving forward. So that's punches and heads to the body. You coordinate getting either defending or slipping, 2 different things, okay? Defending, there is you move the arm out I move the arm out to place my arm, move the arm out to place my arm. Of course, you might be going with 1, 2. You're going to be able to go in the first one. It requires practice, okay? So framework, that's it. Next one, okay. I'm going to look at second technique. This will be part, I'll put the whole series, but nevertheless, you guys know the second technique. I'm going to check if there are questions. Okay. Cool. Good to see so many people involved. That's phenomenal. Thank you very much. Now, let me go back in here. Okay, second technique, grabs. Grabs are the probability of you being grabbed, and this essentially it's 30 to 40% in robberies and domestic incidents. These are like two different things. One is internal, another is external. Obviously, the risk or severity injury or lethality risk is low to medium. It effectively escalates, and mostly the primary victims are women, 35 to 50 years old, and there's some notes mostly likely to sexual or coercive assaults. Okay, so talk about the easiest one to start working on, training on, is a grab to the wrists, where your hands are over here and you get grab. If you're able to extract the elbow, that is, if I'm being grabbed from here, or being grabbed on the same side, it's called bringing elbow to the elbow. So if he's grabbing like this, if his hands are, whoops, so this is my hand, that guy's over here with the hand, right, in here. There is an opening at the wrist level, and this is the easiest way to start. Someone grabs in here, if I've got my hand open and I know this is a bad guy, you go bang, you punch and you extract. I'll do it from the side. If this is the grabbed hand, and he's grabbing you with my left side here, see where the hand is? Whoop, and my hand is over here, then you're gonna go whoop, you're gonna get out. Yes, it's hard to get out, it depends. That is, if it's really snug, I'll show you the technique that I would teach it in Krav Maga. So if I'm in here, and his leg is over there, why not? Whoop. Place knee, or if legs are open, go groin, extract, punch, or punch, extract, groin. Simple, right? So let's do a couple of them, focusing on the mechanics of the upper body. Super important. I'm going to start with the strike first, okay? I'm going to start the strike first because the proposition of the idea is that it's someone trying to harm you, okay? And the guy grabs, you go punch, extract. You punch, and then if it's still grabbed, you're going to bring elbow to elbow. You can do, oops, it's too strong, you punch, and then you extract, also a possibility. But look, you'll feel it. If somebody's grabbing your arm, just punch him. That is, if he's really like trying to hurt you, okay, trying to pull to someplace, don't stay there, okay? So hands on the side, gonna pull, move your body to his side. So if he's in front of you, oops, gonna step in that direction. One, over this. One. I'll go from here, one, and then punch. One, punch. How it should start, you punch kind of to open up, liberate. Short movement. Variation of these, I like it, okay? You're gonna go 1, 2, 34, okay? I'll explain. That is, you strike, you pull, and you raise all the way up, okay? You raise up to the throne, okay? Go with that. Let's do 5 of these. So, strike, pull, throw. With the idea that after here, he's no longer grabbing you, and you should be able to raise. Okay. After these, you can go into clinch, knee to the groin. If that's the case. The other side of the body. There are many variations of the grab because obviously you know that you can grab like this, like this, like this. I'm gonna start with one, okay, on one side. So elbow to elbow. And for you, for the naysayers, oh, you, of course, you can do the wrestling defense. You can slap the wrist and push the wrist out, but nothing happened to him. So, I mean, if the objective is a release, just pull. If your objective is a release, slapping the wrist is a possibility. Okay, slap his wrist from here. Push his wrist over there. You go back. Slap it over there. If that is the objective. If your objective is this person is trying to hurt me, you hurt and exit the place. Okay. Hurt meaning do some action that allows him to extend his arm. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Again, same method. Okay. Face, release, 1. Hands up, like if you are talking. Okay. Cases in here, different cases. Your hands are up, someone grabs. Okay. We can go slap, slap, right? That's a very cool defense. You'll feel it because it's feel it. Or you can go from here, bring the hands down. Here, here, here. If it's a woman, I would say a woman or someone smaller against someone stronger, this might be difficult. Go, whoop. Start knee, use your knee, and then release. Go here. Again, here. Inside and pull. Okay, like butterfly. 1. I like to think I feel the strength and place your kick to the ground from here. In there. In there. What's the follow-up? 1, 2, 3. Or, to be fair, boom, kick and get up. Okay, if you have the idea of kicking someone in the head, then that's okay for you. Okay. So in the grabs, I still have like in the grab section 2 more that will be clothing, clove grab and bear hugs. So it's all in the same category of grabs. But I want to move to one that is a choke or strangulation. These are different. So probably the probability, it's pretty high in terms of sexual and domestic violence cases, pretty high. 15 to 20% do that. In terms of severity, very high. Asphyxia, risk, loss of consciousness in minutes. Essentially, women and men, essentially intimate partner violence. So that's not a really, really interesting thing. It's like a very intimate thing. It usually doesn't appear. And I've got 2 chokes in here, both the choke from the front and the choke from the rear. For the easiest, we'll go to the first one, that is the choke and strangulation from the front. Again, we're giving you that data, real life data, so you can train with that. And I can train like my night training routine. Here we go. So chokes from the front. Krav Maga is something that is very criticized. It's called the plucks. It's kind of a movement where when someone chokes you, you pull your hands and you pull them down. Some folks say it doesn't work. Some folks say it does. You have to give it a try. I'll give you a couple of options as a Krav Maga teacher. Obviously, I'll give you this one as well. I'll give you my opinion on that. If you're going to use the plucks, if the hands are around your neck, you're going to bring your hands up in here and you have to open up the chest fast and pull, okay? Pull, rip your hands from there. If it's a really, really strong person, to be fair, and he's really close, this doesn't open much, you do need a striking technique. And to the groin, okay? If you are in here, if you try to hit his groin, first of all, he or she will be very, very close. And I want you guys to think that you're going to rip apart your t-shirt. Okay, not going to open up now. Rip the t-shirt and make a very short knee to the groin. 1. Switch from here so you guys can see the knee. It's a really, really short knee. Okay, short. In terms of, so from here, it's these, okay? These. Will it hurt the man? Will he go back? Potentially, yes. 1, and then you strike, right? You go 1, and then you palm strike. But if your hands are in here, they can get to the head. And we'll talk about this next because it's super interesting. So 1, and in here 2. 1, and in here too. So I'll do it again from here. You pluck it like, and the rationale is this. It's not a bad rationale. It's an interesting rationale. It's like you go there like, oh my goodness, I'm afraid, and then you explore the movement from here. Like you chuckle up, and then you're going to explore your movement from this reaction mode. Get the idea? So I'll show what this is. You go here, like, oops, I'm trying to grab my neck. And then, since your hands are already there, you're going to pull the hands and the chest goes up. Against someone very strong, I've done it with bouncers, big guys, strong guys. It's very hard to pull, except when, boom, the knee goes in. That moment, that explosive moment, things change. So that's one, front choke, front strangulation, two hands. Another variation. Bring your hand up. Let's do it mechanically. So his hands are over here, right? One hand is over here. You're gonna bring your shoulder up and kind of make a little grab over there. Then from here, twist, 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 up, twist. Stepping back, stepping forward doesn't work because you cannot go into space. Twist, elbow it, okay? Twist, elbow it. It's a small twist, okay? Small twist and elbow. This side, step. So think about this is the axis. The strength could be somewhere around here. One, twist, elbow. Okay, it's in the mode. I would say it's a textbook thing, but you're gonna give it a try before. It's not because I say the textbook thing. It's like you have to see what kind of work, if it works for you. So hands come up. You don't really need a hand to come up all the way. You're gonna be able to bring the. If you have room, this might be enough. This twisting. I've seen other instructors do this. Like the hands come up, they pull it up, and throw back. What I wouldn't recommend, I've seen this a ton of times, is the choke comes in and you go under and over. I don't recommend this because of a couple of things. There is no counter, and second one, your head is going down, most likely very much aware for you if I'm grabbing like this. See the head coming up, knee to the head. I don't recommend that. It's a possibility as well. It's called the Beyonce move, very, very popularized around the other martial arts curriculum. But what I teach, what I ask you guys is, okay, if you do have, this is an easy one, your legs don't leave the ground. In here. This is a fast one, okay? Okay, this. And the third one is if you can do this. That is your finger jab. Choke comes in, your hands are in here, and if his hands are close to you, it means that you can apply your fingers in his eyes. In here, and then you follow up with knees, punches, strikes from there. So these are three things for you to work on your defense against. First of all, we've seen punches to the head, we've seen a bit of punches to the body, punches to the head. We've also seen before how you strike. That's important for you to have as your self-defense tool, your ability to strike, to go in very hard, very violently, if it is required, but only in that case. Second one, grab, you've seen the wrist, what's called the singular one-side wrist grab defense. Again, I said go first, get out of there and go first. And then a particular one, that front choke defense with two hands to your neck. How do people get in there? Either because you get punched and then someone grabs your neck. Okay, that's really, really a mean thing to be. So we've seen three of these. And if you enjoyed these, please let me know. I'm going to pause in here to see if we have questions. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, hello, Anna. If you guys do have questions around these, I'll be more than happy to go ahead and solve them. Guys, it's 8:07. We got 3 more minutes, so we're going to make a final review across the three movements, and after that we'll stop for today and continue tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. Number one. Okay, against the problem strikes to the head, either circular, like something like this, something like this, something like this. By the way, are your weapons as well? Okay, because if they exist against you, you should also be able to use them against bad guys. The hands are up. Defend, 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 defend. Seen this framework, one side, stepping back, under, circling, defending the body, defending the head, parrying the body, parrying the head. Got it? So that's a framework of defenses. Second one, against the wrist grabs, having your hand in here, stepping to the outside, making sure that if the bone is being grabbed like that, you're going to go in the hole against the thumb, okay, in the direction that is open. From here, extraction, striking. Hit, extract, strike, punch, whoop, step away. Same thing on the other side. Again, one hand, mechanics on this side. Here, okay, here. Strike first, get out, strike, and in here, okay, push away. Third, against, okay, a choke from the front. We've seen someone put the hands on you, can use the plucks. Then here, the moment you use the pluck, it should come with the knee associated, okay? With the knee associated. If you are up to losing balance, but being able to put a knee on the ground. You lose balance because you have one leg on the ground for a second. And you want to be able to train explosive pluck in here, not explosive pluck from here, okay? Short, so that this work, so that this can train. And up to that, so another possibility, way more safe, when the choke comes in, bring your one hand up, rotate, elbow, hammer, and punch. I'll do slow. One, in here, elbow, boom, hammer, and then strike. Okay, the other hand is used to pull, but you can do it. In here, one and two, elbow, and here. It's obviously same motion in here. So I think about, it's okay, this is being the person said. And the third one, if you're really against the wall, there is no way to go very, very hard. Guys, thumb jab. Thumb, your hands, if he's close to you. There is always the question of the anatomy, the size of his limbs against yours. The strength is in here. Most likely, if somebody's doing this, your arm should be able to get to his eyes, but I've worked with people that are like big difference in sizes. So if the difference is that big, his groin is close to you. So one of the two will work, potentially. Not potentially, if you cannot get to his eyes because it's too tall, you most likely can get to his groin, okay? That's just mechanics. Okay? So in here, when I get in here and finger jump up, like expressly put weight forward in there. From here, I would again knee to his groin, push away and get out of there. That's it. I told you 3 techniques against the most common, most well-known, most well-documented problems of self-defense. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe to our channel, put questions. We are here to help. Enjoy your night, enjoy your day, and happy 2020.